Hey Kubik, this is pretty much the video that I was actually trying to get. I'm gonna quote you on this. You did said that the game for some packs not used by player ID but randomized ID. They are different in each game. We do not know how to compute these RNDs, so when the player spawns a unit, game sends a packet containing the randomized to the server, and after that first packet, server no randomized ID of that players of that match. If a player disconnects, server is able to send a play surrender for that player, which should kill the player's unit. Well, I already told you there were three types of DC. The first one is obviously the DC that the players go right ahead and they disconnect, but they lose everything. The second DC is the one that the players contains their unit in Power Was a Monument, and the third DC that the players looks like he DC basically says that he's connected, he's not in group or anything like that, but again, he's still able to play inside of the game. I'm sure you pretty much a couple videos about that. This specific video, so you can actually see, because this has actually happened for already for 2 months, it's just random here and there and so on. So what happens here, if you actually look at the bottom left side, there is the player that I was playing with, and he said, "Oop, I frozen," and he still get to keep his unit. So when you actually when he gets out of the game or anything like that, like he shuts the game off and get right back on, his unit is still here. He's not here anymore, but his units in power with us, they're here. So when I finish this map, which I was correct, when I finish the map, I should be disconnected from this map. So this happened a couple of times, and I explained to you already that this is the case of it. So I have like maybe a minute or so before the game is actually finished, and you can actually see that I will disconnect right at the end of the map. So you asked me if I can replicate it. I don't think it's going to be able to replicate it. I will have to literally do a lot of, well, you literally find 4 players, then do a bunch of RPV until one of those players are DC, and then I'll be DC for because of it. That's the only way to replicate it, unless you're able to DC someone on purpose by sending a bunch of package from the server into the client or something like that. Then you can replicate the what is happening. But right here, you should see I'm going to finish the last boss, Commander, and I am going to DC. I will send you the logs for this DC, see if you can actually see if there's anything else. And hopefully the person has sent the log, the one who actually DC has sent the log. And that's it. Have a wonderful day. Keep up the good work.